Welcome to a New Year edition of the Phil Taylor Jones Show. Yes, folks, we are in 2016, and some things are already beginning to take shape in the political realm. We're going to be talking about that, and we're going to be talking about a few other things. But first of all, Happy New Year. Hope you're having a great one. I'm Phil Taylor Jones, your host, and we're glad to have you along with us. Now let's jump into some of this political crapola. I guess the first being, did you see Obastard yesterday? You know, him and Loretta Stinch getting their gun control laws or motions or whatever you want to call them to the forefront against the Constitution. Wow, big surprise there. But did you see this pitiful mess? Obastard standing up there, and every time I think of those poor children, referring to Sandy Hook that happened a few years back, the massacre there. Every time I think of these poor children, I just can't help it. It just brings a tear to my eye. And he's crying crocodile tears. Oh, what a performance! What is he bucking for, an Academy Award?
Sign him up.
Oh, God, you could tell it was so staged. I mean, come on. This guy has no feelings. He hasn't a heart to break. What an idiot. Anyway, I just, had to talk about that. That was ridiculous. And some news personnel, one of the news whores, said that, you could tell that it was fake, that Obastard was faking it. And like so many other ones, oh, it was on Channel 11?
Fox.
Oh, one of his own favorite people against him? Wow, go figure. Fox 11 News, this girl said that he was obviously faking. And I hope she, not like so many other of these news mucky mucks, retracts her statement. I hope she sticks to it because it was the truth. You could tell that the bastard was faking it. Anyway, so much for that. Bulletin. My brother was at the grocery store on Monday, and he was going around, getting supplies for the month, food and what have you. And all of a sudden, he catches something in his peripheral vision. What was it? A druid? Was it a ninja? Was it some apparition from the great beyond? No, it was a muzzy with that hijab thing on. Right here in our neighborhood. They have landed, folks. They're probably at a supermarket near you or somewhere else. I mean, I just kind of chuckle, but, really, it's not a laughing matter. It's serious. Because this pitiful mess was creeping around in the store, looking and acting suspiciously. And, I just don't understand what it is about this group of people that you love them, you hate them. You hate to love them, you love to hate them. But they're here, they're everywhere. Even in I believe it was Sweden, or either Norway, one of them over there. They have changed the laws about accepting them, these refugees. And the country, the people, are bucking against the government and signing petitions, 20,000 strong, because they feel it's an injustice. We were known as one of the most friendliest countries in the world and being accepting and tolerant of people, and now you're pushing people away. Hello, they're trying to do it for your own good. I really don't get the mentality of people today. It's mind-boggling. Okay, there's something on Newsmax that has been floating around, and it says something to the effect that 10,000 Syrian refugees are coming to America. Obama's 10,000, whatever. And do you agree? And if you have a little box so you can mark yes or no, and I guess email it to some, maybe to Newsmax so they can do a poll or what have you. First of all, Newsmax, you need to get your story straight. They're not coming, they're here. As I said, my brother ran into one the other day at the grocery store.
You said some words Webster wouldn't be proud of.
And when is the last time you ever saw one foreigner in your country? They usually come over by the shiploads, by the boatloads. You know, they're over here in record numbers. So they are here. Do you like it or not? And I would put an emphatic not. Because, you know, I've seen it time and time again, folks, where you say foreigner, that's usually, and I'm going to try to use some nice language here, synonymous with fouled up. You know what I mean, though. Okay, fouled up. I don't understand it. They come up with their little euphemisms like Islamophobes and you're being racist. They love to throw the race card in here. And you're being, what is it? You're being a hater. Usually, I'll just give a little quick scenario here. You're in your home and you're just maybe maxing and relaxing with the family. All of a sudden you hear a clatter at the back door, one of the bedrooms or the den or whatever, living room. And you go there and to your surprise, there are 4 people standing in your home. Well, we didn't mean to break in. We wanted a better life. We wanted to have what you have. Are you going to be friendly with those people? Are you going to like them? I don't think so. Race has nothing to do with it. Maybe they're the same race as you are. Hatred has nothing to do with it. You know, they broke into your house. Being whatever phobic, burglar phobic, that doesn't play. They broke into your house. They broke the law. As far as these refugees or what have you, yes, again, I say that I'm sure that there are a lot of them that are really in dire need of help. I watched a program the other day, and some of the people, you know, I kind of felt sorry for. I really did. Not so sorry that I would be really ready to accept them in my country, but I kind of felt their plight and what they were going through. But the fact of it is, nothing is foolproof. And within this multitude of people that perhaps really are in need, there is a sprinkling, a generous helping sprinkling of terrorist element within that, you know, needy group. So on that score alone, I would be opposed to accepting them in this country. We obviously don't have a security system well enough in place to, you know, extrapolate the bad ones from the needy ones. So Mr. Trump's suggestion that we put the kibosh on it until we do get a more than adequate system in place to separate the goodies from the baddies. And, you know, look at the firestorm this poor guy is taken on just by saying something that's commonsensical. So, you know, I won't go so far as to say that the world has gone mad, because there's nothing wrong with the world. This little green and blue planet we live on called Earth is cool. We need to do more to, you know, to keep it clean and pristine. I'm not one for this climate change crap, but yeah, I'm at the forefront for keeping the pollution down, to hopefully eradicate it one day so that everything will be clean and pristine. But, you know, the society by which the people operate within this world is shot. It is gone. Totally gone. These political leaders are idiots. These community leaders are idiots. You know, it's too much idiocy in this world. Just case in point, just a few months ago, in the summer of 2015, here in California, from the northernmost tip to the southernmost tip, they were beating on the tom-toms and boo-hooing and crying, it's so dry here. Oh, the drought is killing us. Oh, we're having problems because of the drought. We don't have enough rain. Okay, 2 days ago, we started getting rain. In fact, as I record this show, it's raining outside. So yesterday we got a steady flow of rain. It rained for a good 6 to 8 hours. Today it started raining earlier on in the morning, and it's currently still raining, and we're supposed to maybe go until Friday. You should hear these news whores and weather news whores. Oh, we've got too much water. Oh, it's raining hard. Oh, I don't know what we're going to do with all this flooding in this place and this flooding in that place. And it's just too much rain. Good bloody Lord. Oh, and then they have to throw in, oh, this is due to climate change. Okay, the world has been the world since the world has been the world. Haven't you ever heard of storm cells stacking up so that one storm cell comes in, it moves out, and another takes its place? It does what it needs to do and it moves out, and yet another takes its place. It's been going on ever since weather has been weather. Well, everything, if it gets 2 degrees over 80, it's climate change. If it gets 2 degrees below, it's climate change. Of course it's climate change. Get off of that crap. Climates change. That's the way it's been going on ever since the world has been the world. Over there in Great Britain, it's flooding parts of Missouri, I think, and parts in the middle part of our country is flooding. That's what it does. Sometimes it rains a little too much, and sometimes it doesn't rain enough. Sometimes 2, 3 storms may come. Sometimes maybe not even one will come. But everything is climate change because these political muckety-mucks are trying to push a financial agenda because, you know, if they solidify this and they come up with ways to maybe reverse the climate change, you best better believe you know who's going to be paying for that, us. So that's why I say, screw you and your climate change, you political muckety-mucks. Anyway, I just wanted to, you know, get those things out. But going back to this refugee or immigration thing, they come up with all of these little terminologies, as I said before: racism, hatred, phobia. I say boulder dash to all of that crapola. I ask this: what is wrong with a person of a certain country staying in that country? What's wrong with that? When did that get to be a bad thing? And obviously, everybody in every nation doesn't think like these freeloading, opportunistic ilk that are infiltrating these various countries, including ours. Something went kabuki. Because if that were the case, there would be one empty country in this world, totally empty of any of its citizens. And to date, I don't think that is the case. So everybody doesn't think that way. So before they go throwing out these little stupid labels and all this crap, and these illegal foreigners, and these that are coming over under the guise of refugees, before you start throwing out your little stupid euphemisms, think about it. You refugees, you've come into various host countries and you have caused trouble. Even forgetting the Islamic extremist aspect of it. You yourselves have come in and caused trouble. I read an incident where this group of Muslims or Islamists approached this girl and asked, did she want to be their boyfriend, or their girlfriend, excuse me, and she said she already had a boyfriend. They beat the girl and raped her, gang raped her, beat the poor girl within an inch of her life. But we're the bad people. We're the phobes. We're the haters. We're the racists. Okay, well, if you're going to beat a girl down and rape her to almost to death, I pretty much would figure she wouldn't love you. And again, if you're going to do that to a person, I think they have every right to be afraid of you, apprehensive of you, you know, kind of cautious of you, because they don't know, you don't know what they're going to do. And if they do something heinous like that, then yeah, you'd have every right to hate their damn guts. So, I mean, before you inflict this kind of crap on people, you got to think of the repercussions. And most of the time, they won't be good. Because generally, people don't like to have their lives disrupted. And when you bring in foreigners, you bring in disruption. You're supposed to embrace diversity. No, diversity leads to great adversity. Think about it. Thank you for joining us for the Phil Taylor Jones Show. We are more than happy to have you with us always. We hope that you have a very prosperous and enriched new year. And I think our exec has something to say before we close this out.
Just a bit more details, folks, on the Fox News contributor that said what she said about Obama. Her name is Andrea Tantaros. Excuse me if I said the last name incorrectly. She said I would check that podium for like a raw onion or some no more tears. I mean, it's not really believable. He said every time he thinks about those kids, he mentioned Sandy Hook, it gets me mad. He said, wiping away crocodile tears in our words. And by the way, it happens on the streets of Chicago every time, just by the way. Like, let me just make sure to mention that. That's his hometown. And this person, Andrea, goes on to say if he really cared about an issue, especially like Chicago in his hometown, and it was plausible, he'd be doing something very different than what he's doing, and he would have spoken out a long time ago. You know.
This is true. And it also brings back to mind something that you told me. They're going around calling him No Drama Obama. Oh, God.
Give me a break.
It's more like Disaster Obastard. Think about that one, folks. No Drama Obama. Come on. That guy's nothing but drama. Bad drama. And I'm a former drama instructor, so I know. Anyway, like I said, we're more than happy to have you come along with us on these little adventures. And we hope to see you again on the Phil Taylor Jones Show real soon. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.